The CEO has finally been defeated. We'll come back to Fog, wrestling, good roll of the tongue there, but I tell you what, man, we're 4.5 hours in to this pay per view. It needs to end. There's two matches to go, and I'm not even talking about from a perspective of where this needs to end because there's two. There's a lot more matches on Saturday Night Main Event that I need to watch, pal. It's 12:30, Tony, mate. This show started at like 6, half 6 if you factor in the buy-in. I want bought out. I can't watch any more of this, man. Never cared for Kenny Omega and Okada, but if there's ever a time that these two pricks can just roll each other up for a quick 1, 2, 3, it's pretty much right here, right now. But let's talk about the match prior to it. Tony Storm defeats Mercedes Moné. It was okay. Too many false finishes though, and that's the problem with this pay per view. You had the Swerve Strickland and Osprey against the Young Bucks match, and that was false finish city. So to me, not only did that match kill itself, it killed every other match on this card that wants to do all these false finishes, and that's the problem because Mercedes Money's not been defeated. If there's a person, her and Moxley are the two people with I think tonight. I believe there should be false finishes, but no, let's give the false finishes to that fucking fanny Will Osprey, Swerve Strickland, and the young cucks. Let's give them all the false finishes in the world. But see people that have been undefeated for 18 months, see people that have had like year-long title reigns. Let's not give them the false finishes. It's ridiculous. But they did. Well, my point is they did give them the false finishes, but it's wore off. That young buck Swerve Strickland and Osprey match, man. I'm fatigued. I just don't care for the rest of the pay. I mean, I don't care for any like, but I mean, most of us did want Mercedes Money to lose and Tony Storm to win. Are they going to make it 2 for 2? Is Big John Moxley going to lose to Adam Page? We'll have to wait and see. But two similar matches on this, man. At least that's a death match to wrap it up. But as for Okada Omega, it's a late one. Kenny Omega and Okada. This is pretty much just going to play it like the tag team match. It's going to be false finishes. It's currently what? It's 28 minutes past 12, right? I guarantee you this match doesn't end about 1 a.m., which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Khan's dragging this out to try and keep people watching his pay per view rather than Saturday night's main event. And due to the fact that Saturday night main event is actually based off viewership now and not like, oh, it's on this Netflix, it's on this. Well, no, when people tuned in on the USA Network, so that'll be interesting. But aye, Tony Storm defeats Mercedes Money. Correct decision, but the match was just it was quite sloppy in places, man. The pile drivers were pretty pish, and a few other moves were a bit lackluster. But did it live up to the hype? To a degree, but as long as Tony Storm won, I thought it was always going to deliver in that sense.